Oh, that Nancy. What will she think of next? Well, hello there, Peanuts fans. I'm Karen from CollectPeanuts.com. I was just reading the funny pages, the comic sheet, in my local newspaper, the Milwaukee Journal. Just showing you the Milwaukee Journal from Sunday, December 5th, 1982. This actually is a newspaper I grew up on, and it's bizarre to see it without the Wheel and Sprocket ad down here. Shout out to everyone that read the Milwaukee Journal comics for, years and years and years, where they had the comic there. Anyway, let me know in the comics if... let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. The newspaper. Does anybody read it anymore? I certainly don't. But maybe the downfall of the newspaper is they don't do newspaper posters anymore. Like this one. What is this? When is it from? What am I holding on to? As you can see from the back here, it's a newspaper. Look at that. The Cleveland Press. What am I looking at? I haven't really dived deep into this. So this is the Cleveland Press from Saturday, April 27th, 1968. Back to this poster, this lovely poster of Schroeder and Snoopy. Obviously, this came in the newspaper. And kids, or whoever, I mean, you could be an adult and collect these. So every week, they would have a poster that you would collect. So this says it's Pop Poster number 25, and it does have the copyright info on the bottom there. So basically, they try to get you to buy newspapers week after week just so you could collect these posters. And when the entire family is engaged in, consuming a product, they can probably make sure that they budget for their weekly newspaper and probably subscribe so that they can definitely make sure that week after week, they're going to get their pop poster pull out. Now, the Cleveland Press wasn't the only one to do this. I also have one here from the Philadelphia Sunday Bulletin. Let's see what year this one was. Oh, this one's got comics on it. Awesome. We can do the crossword together. This one is from May 26, 1968. Now, I have to be very careful with these since old newsprint can be quite delicate. So let's see, what do we got in here? We've got Peanuts, Little Abner, Pixies. I don't remember Pixies. Channel Chuckles. That is by Bill Keane. This Channel Chuckles must be the predecessor of Family Circus because it kind of looks like, is it Billy? Jeffrey? What else do we got here? Brenda Starr and Gasoline Alley. Now these two are half sheets, but I also have some full sheet ones, which I'm going to show you in the light tent because they were rolled up, so they're very delicate as well. All right, Peanuts fans, welcome to my light tent. It is what it is. These still roll up quite a bit, so we will look at them best we can here. We have Charlie Brown here. Good grief, stop raining on me. I can't stand it. So you can see down here, this says Peanuts Hang Up number 2, featuring Charlie Brown. And this says 1968 by United Features Syndicate. That is when this came out. Oh, this is going to be fun to do. Oh, look at that. All right, on the back here we have Gasoline Alley, Brenda Starr, Winnie Winkle, Mary Perkins on stage, Play Funnies, and the Teeny Weenies. I don't remember the Teeny Weenies. Or, I mean, I only remember 2 of these. How about that? So this is from the Chicago Tribune. Again, 1968. This one is Sunday, March 31st. So you can see that 1968 was the year of the pop poster or hang-ups or whatever they wanted to call it for the individual newspapers. Back when they weren't just owned by like a couple companies. Remember those days? When media was more independent? Anyway, we have Peanuts hang-up number 6 here. We've got Charlie Brown saying, maybe it is a little hot out there with Linus. And then we've got Snoopy. He's got his sort of desert cap on here. Kind of that Fort Zinderneuf French Foreign Legionnaire look. And this one was from July 21st. Next we have Snoopy the Flying Ace Classic. We got Curse You Red Baron. This is hang-ups number 1. Okay, that did them all. Whee! Terry and the Pirates. And we've got a Disney placemats ad here from Gulf Oil Corporation. And this is from March 24th. The day the world didn't end. That is an inside joke for like 2 people. Shout out to those 2 people. All right, we are gonna turn this around with some movie magic. So we've got Linus and Sally here. Give me that blanket or I'll clobber you. I won't give it back unless you promise to marry me. And then we've got Frida here. It's a nice day for a chase. Snoopy here. Fletcher Christian would rather walk the plank than submit to unjust tyranny. I have no idea who Fletcher Christian is. Let's put that on the screen. How did I let him talk me into this? I kind of like this layout. It's got kind of like an old school comic section feel to it where you had to look around like the whole scene. We've got Peppermint Patty here. Come on, you guys. Let's play ball. How do you like to marry Pigpen? Ugh. I can't wait till the girls notice I washed my face. And then we've got Schroeder and Lucy here. And what if right at the height of your career you broke both of your arms while skiing and could never again play the piano again, and I had to go to work in a laundry to support us? Don't worry, Lucy, I'm pretty sure it'll be fine. So this is hang-ups number 10. Also, I love that this is like a character introduction if you haven't read Peanuts before. Yep, that's just one. Oh, we got some Dennis the Menace. Now we got Schroeder here with a tiny little Beethoven. Very cute. This is hang-ups number 9. And Schroeder is saying, when I grow up and have a son, I think I'll call him Ludwig. Now, can anybody in the comments tell me what song he's playing here? Now, one thing to notice when you're looking at these old newspapers from 1968 is how different Peanuts looks to other comic strips of the day. Like, look at how simple Peanuts is. And it's very stylized, you know, very, very cartoony. I just want to show the differences between the strip. There's no right way or wrong way to do it. It's just a very different approach to drawing a strip. Like there's a lot of stuff going on in this strip, which isn't bad. You know, I love these pink buildings in the back. You can see the car and the people, and look at all the detail they put in there. But it's so night and day between Peanuts and some of these other strips. Like, it would have been so easy to, like, have houses in the back here of the neighborhood, and yet Schultz was just like, I'm going to leave that out. We're just going to focus on the characters, get those bright colors in there. And of course, that continued through the years. Like, here's one from 1981, really went basic, and another one from 81. You've got, you know, some of the neighborhood detail there, but it's very simple and really focuses on the characters. Here's one from 1962. He really didn't deviate much in the backgrounds. It's practically the same neighborhood year after year, even though it's 20 years later. But again, there are strips taking a page out of Schultz's book. And, you know, here's Pixies, very basic, very simple, just focusing on that joke. All right, next up we have Linus here. He's got, oh, that's loose tape. Some of these had some tape on them. See, this is number 4. A thumb tastes best at room temperature. It's always interesting with these because you get a little bit of that newsprint quality where it's not the best print in the world, and yet a free collectible with your newspaper that you can put on the wall. That's worth it. Oh, and Batman and Robin with Superman. How about that? This is from April 14th. Plus another Dennis the Menace. Then we've got Charlie Brown and Snoopy. This is number 8. I'll never be a good manager. I hate to awaken an infielder who's sleeping so peacefully. Woo! McDonald's is your kind of place. Oh my goodness, that Ronald McDonald. That's an interesting logo. Happy days. So let's see. It's a family vacation for 4 to Los Angeles, Hollywood, Disneyland. Free autographed Jerry Lewis photos for all from Don't Raise a Bridge, Lower the River. Here we have Snoopy and Charlie Brown again. I know a spitball is illegal, but I wonder about a drool ball. Let's see, this one is number 5. And these have all been from the Chicago Tribune, just so you know. Next up, we've got Lucy, number 7. Who says there has never been a female baseball manager? You said it, Lucy. Go get them. And on the back of July 28th, another Lucy. Okay, Mac, what's your problem? With her psychiatric booth, help 5 cents. And it says 2 stools, no waiting. That's a little bit different from your usual. And this is hang up number 3. And our last of the hang ups. This is from April 7th, also 1968. Now, they did have these posters for other comic strips, so if you have a favorite old-timey comic strip, be sure to keep your eye out for those vintage posters. These are hard to come by because they are old newspaper, but they do turn up from time to time. Do you remember collecting these back in the day? Maybe you still have some and you'd like to send me some photos. I hope you enjoyed this blast from the newspaper past today with us Peanuts fans. If you did, be sure to give me a like and hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Plus, you can support me on Patreon.com and visit me at CollectPeanuts.com. Happy collecting, Peanuts fans! Bye! You know, I never read Prince Valiant when I was a kid, probably because it's like a wall of copy and then you have to like remember from week to week. And when you're a kid, maybe this just isn't that compelling.